Of course, the main thing to have is a flashlight, so you can get around. The Montana Paranormal Research Society, basically we're here to help people. A lot of times we do get calls for residential cases of something's happening in their house that they can't quite explain, and we can go in and sometimes help them figure out what's going on. We volunteer all our time to do this. It's, you know, it's a hobby, and it sometimes can be an expensive hobby, but we really enjoy it, and we get out and we get to a lot of neat places. And basically when we come into a location, first thing we do is take a tour and figure out where they have claims of activity and figure out where we want to set our cameras and equipment. Yes, where Opie is standing is at the Public Works storage area. And then usually what I do is I come back and I set up our command area, which includes computers and setups for cameras and audio to run from those locations to here. And the guys usually run out and set up the cameras and the audio recorders. Once we get those items set up, it usually takes anywhere from 1 to 2 hours.
We got one cleared out cell just for us.
And then what we do is we usually come back and start investigating, and we'll send out teams. The nice thing about the jail is it's such a large area, you usually can send out a couple teams and not run into anybody. And do some experiments and ask some questions through an EVP session, which is through the digital recorder, and see what happens. But we usually try to investigate till 4 or 5 in the morning, and then we break down everything and catch a few hours of sleep. And then comes the hard part, which is reviewing the evidence. You figure we run 8 cameras, each camera for 8 hours, and then an audio recorder for 8 hours with each camera, and then plus all our personal devices. It can be sometimes 140, 150 hours worth of evidence you have to